Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays69. Welcome back to the channel. Would you like to save some money? How would you like to save some money on your in-game purchases? Now, Huawei App Gallery are doing special coupons where you can save 15% off of your in-game purchases. Now, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is download the App Gallery. The links are in the description. Download Blitz from the App Gallery, and then you can start saving some money in the game. Now, all you have to do is go into the links in the description, and it will bring you to this coupon page where you can claim 4 different coupons, 4 different 15% off coupons. Of course, each coupon has a minimum purchase that you have to spend in the game. But what is the best thing about these coupons? They are daily, so you can use these coupons today and come back tomorrow and use them again, and then come back the next day and use them again. Of course, you have to, when you download the App Gallery, you have to set your country to UK, Ireland or New Zealand to get these offers. It doesn't matter what country you're from, as long as you set your country to one of those, you will be eligible for these coupons. Now, all you have to do is claim these coupons as I'm doing here, and easy as that. Head over to Huawei App Gallery's Discord server for a guide on how to download the App Gallery. The link is in the description. That is not just it. Not only are Huawei doing these 15% off coupons, there is more. You can also get a 50% off coupon when you send this link to a friend and they open the App Gallery. When they open the Huawei App Gallery, they can then send the link on to another friend and they can receive the 50% off as well. So just click on the share button, send it to a friend, copy the link, send it to a friend, and you can be on your way to getting 50% off. Now, of course, when you get the 50% off coupon, the more you spend, the more you actually save. If you buy a bundle worth £100, you'll be getting it for £50. So start saving money, start getting some good deals in the store, and download the Huawei App Gallery now. Back to the video. So today we are going to look at a few tanks that we have looked at quite a few times before. Now, these 3 tanks will, in my opinion, will never ever come back for sale again in the store, especially. Now, all 3 of these tanks were once for sale, and they've only ever been for sale once. Now, you have one of them that does come back, but it will, in my opinion, it will never come back for direct sale. And this is where Wargaming, these are OP tanks that should have never ever hit the store, that should have never been for sale ever. But Wargaming messed up completely, and you know they messed up because they will never bring them back. And we're going to get to the other 2 tanks. I think you probably already know what 3 tanks there is. Now, the first one is, of course, the Kenny Otsu, a tier 3 Japanese light tank that's been known for years. Wargaming accidentally sold this with the stats. The stats were wrong. They accidentally put the wrong stats on the tank. I think it was supposed to have like a 9-second intro clip, but they accidentally done it like a 2-second intro clip, and it was completely broken. I don't think it's as broken as it is now with all the buffs that other tanks are getting. I don't think it's as broke now than it once was. Of course, the penetration on this sucks, so you have to use a lot of premium rounds, and of course the premium rounds now do less damage than your normal rounds. So it's very difficult to pen a few tanks, even medium tanks. It's very difficult to pen with the normal AP in this, so you will find yourself shooting a lot of premium rounds. And when you're up against tier 4s, then this tank really does suffer. It doesn't have no armor whatsoever, and if you come up against like a Matilda or a DW2 or anything like that, then you really are going to struggle. Against tier 2, this is really good. Now, Everyone says this tank is broken. Everyone says it's OP. Yeah, in a way it is. The only thing that's OP about it is the DPM, because the DPM obviously is broken. It's the easiest tank in the game to ace. You should be acing this almost every game or every other battle. So yeah, it's definitely the easiest tank in the game to ace. So the Kenny Otsu is the first tank that was for sale once upon a time for $5. Wargaming soon removed it from store, and it has never ever been back in the store. Next up, we have this tank right here, the Annihilator. Now, you could get this tank literally, I think, was it a battle pass tank or something like that, the first battle, I can't even remember now. So you could actually get this for just as cheap as the Kenny Otsu. Now, again, how do you know that this tank is that Wargaming know that this tank is overpowered? Because they have never sold it again. They brought it for sale and they have never bring it back into the store or any other way into crates or nothing. They have sold it the once and that was it. Now, I have no idea what Wargaming were thinking when they freaking sold this tank. When they told me about it, being an NDACC, I got told about this tank before it was released, and as soon as I even heard about it, I didn't even play the tank. I didn't need to play the tank. As soon as they told me about the tank, I was literally gobsmacked and thinking, Wargaming, what are you on? What are you smoking? We have a tank out there with a double shot. It's called the Hellzin. When it was first released, it was kind of OP, and it still is in a way, but not many people play it nowadays. So if a tier 7 tank with a double shotgun is almost OP, what is a tier 7 tank with a triple shotgun? Not only that, it has armor. Not only that, the dispersion hardly doesn't even move after all 3 shells. It basically goes into the same position. Unlike the Hellzin, where it could go all over the place, these 3 shots basically go into the same position, into the same part where you're aiming. On top of that, it has armor. On top of that, it has the speed boost that just makes it go insanely quick. I have no idea what Wargaming were smoking when they thought that this tank would be balanced. But because of that, Wargaming know that it's overpowered. They will not bring this tank back for sale, guaranteed. The only way that you're going to be able to get this tank in the future if it is in crates. And of course, yes, people don't like it because it does then become pay to win crates. Talking about crates and pay to win, that is how this next tank is only ever for sale again, and of course it is the Smasher. Now, these 2 tanks are basically the most broken tanks in the game. They're performing the best in the game, and they're actually one of the most played tanks in the game. But Wargaming won't nerf them because apparently not a lot of people play these tanks, even though they are one of the most played tanks in the game. Now, again, Wargaming sold this tank once. They have sold it once, and the rest of the times it has been in crates. So again, you already know that even Wargaming knows that this tank is broken, because otherwise they would just continually sell it. They would sell it for money, or they would sell it for gold. No, they've only ever done it when it was first released. And again, this is another tank that I played on the open test server before it was released, and as soon as I played it on the open test server, I messaged Wargaming and I said to them, do not sell this tank. Please do not sell this tank. It is broken. It is going to destroy tier 8 and tier 6 and tier 7. Do not sell this tank. What do? Ignore me, and they sell the tank. The tank is completely broken. It needs a nerf. I mean, the heat pen on this will go through anything. Fair enough, the AP pen is not good, but the heat pen, almost what, 270, over 270 mil, it will go through most tier 8 heavy tanks. You don't even need the AP. Just load up the heat, just load up the HE when you need to. It will go through anything like butter. Now, for a start, Wargaming could do with nerfing the heat, just like the KV2. The KV2, both APs are pretty poor. They need to nerf the heat on this tank so people just don't keep spamming heat. because that is what people do. They either spam HE or they spam heat. I mean, I have more heat, I think, than my normal AP. Look at this T3485, HE into the side, yet left you with 1 HP. This is such a fun tank to play. I love playing this tank because, yes, it is broken, but it annoys people. It really does annoy people. And again, I do not know what Wargaming were thinking when they freaking sold this tank. And on top of that, I don't know what Wargaming were doing or thinking when they decided to nerf the KV2. They nerfed the KV2's HE, while this is there. This is out there, a tier above the KV2, broken as hell, but yet they nerfed the KV2. So that gives everyone else's hopes of playing something like the Smasher. It just ruins it, because now the KV2 is poor, it's boring, and after playing the Smasher, the KV2 is literally nothing, completely nothing. There is no point ever playing the KV2 now if you have a Smasher. So these are the 3 tanks, in my opinion, that will never ever come back for direct sale. The Kenny Otsu, I don't believe will just ever come back at all. The Smasher, yes, it comes back in crates, and that's, I think, all you're going to see. And the Annihilator has only ever been for sale that one time. We're yet to see if it will come back in crates. No doubt it will come back in crates, because it's money for Wargaming. They want to sell the tank, they want to earn some money and bring the Smasher or the Annihilator back in crates, and no doubt that they will earn a lot of money. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.
With